don't see it as a fighter. I just don't see it. I mean, Canelo is a big puncher. Yeah, he walks on quicksand, and that's one thing that Crawford can use against him. But the pressure of the heavier guy. Canelo will be 200 pounds up in that ring. So it's a tough fight. But look, I give all the credit to Crawford. If he pulls that one off, Jesus, he'll be the messiah of boxing, of fighters.
At 168, I just can't see nobody beating Canelo at that weight. That's his weight. He beat everybody at the weight. Like, that's his weight. Like, that's the perfect weight for Canelo. So, Canelo faced probably better competition. He's gonna be the bigger guy, stronger. So, if they fought each other right now at 168, Crawford got the skills. But I'll probably go with Canelo, because I really can't see. Oh, besides Benavidez, that's probably the only guy that could probably beat Canelo on 168. But I can't see nobody else beating Canelo on 168.
A little bit of me moving forward. That's what scares me about the Canelo fight, to be honest with you, because
he ain't gonna back down. He ain't gonna back down.
No,
not.
He's not going back, and he's tough, and that's what scares me about that fight, because you don't need to be trading with that bull. Like, I know you're strong, but that dude is naturally strong, and he's been at his weight class for a very long time, so he's acclimated. You don't need to be trading with this guy at all, regardless of the fight is going.
Can Terence Crawford pull this off?
He definitely can. He has the ability to pull it off for sure. Now, it's going to be a tough task. You're talking about Canelo Alvarez, one of the greatest fighters ever. So I think Terence is special, and it's going to take it takes a special fighter to move up multiple weight classes and still dominate. And I think Terence Crawford has the ability, not to say he'll dominate Canelo Alvarez, but I think he's special enough to where he can find a way to expose Canelo's flaws and pull it off. I just think he's a special enough fighter, and he's gifted enough, and he's smart enough to win a boxing match.
I think it's a very intriguing fight, two generational greats. I think it's very difficult for Bud moving up that high in weight, but if anyone can do it, it might be him. His movement and his IQ is second to none, but it's different when you're facing Canelo Alvarez up there, not just at 168, but on the night, probably 180, 185. It's going to be a big task.
They do the Crawford fight. I'm not very excited for it either, but I think they do it because so much money that's being poured out there, and Crawford obviously also would like to take that fight because he's going to make the biggest paycheck ever. Canelo will see it like a fight that he's not going to get hurt. Even if he were to lose that fight, he's not getting hurt.
Yeah.
But he is going to collect 80, 100 million or whatever he's going to collect. It's a lot of money. So he'll take...
I prefer Crawford. Listen, I'm a big Terence Crawford fan, right? I think I love Terence Crawford, huge Crawford fan. Just think in this fight, he's just going to be too small in this fight. Like Canelo is massive. Like, he's a unit. He's not tall in stature, but if you've been around Canelo, he's just a lump, isn't he? Canelo, he's a right lump, and I just think Canelo would be too big for him.
We haven't had a chance
Look
to
to
talk.
see Crawford.
Not even able, again, provided that does go ahead, Canelo Crawford. Do you feel like it's not just going to be an emphatic victory from Canelo? Do you think that he'll stop Terence Crawford?
I think so. Yes. And it's not because Terence is not talented. Terence is a talented fighter. It's just that you're talking about a big man who's used to fighting those big guys. Eventually, he will catch Crawford. Eventually, he will and punish Crawford and hurt him.
I don't like the fight because Terence Crawford is a good fighter. But in the sport of boxing, he has divisions. You know what I mean?
Right, weight class.
You know what?
Right?
Yeah, weight classes.
For a reason.
Weight classes for, yeah. And Terence Crawford is a good fighter in super lightweight, welterweight, super welterweight, but I think more. I remember when Terence Crawford fought with Madrimov.
Yes.
He looks slow. He looks with no power, and three more divisions, two more divisions. I think it's a top fight for Terence Crawford, but Terence Crawford is a great fighter. He has a great defense. He has a good combination punches, but I think the weight class is no good for him.
How difficult is it?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a little difficult because you gotta. What are you gonna have to put on like an extra 14 pounds? So he might be a little slower, or who knows? He could be faster. I don't know. Like it's just you gotta add more weight and gain more muscle and stuff like that. Moving up in weight, things like that. So it's a little harder, but I don't know. You know, we'll see on fight night how he'll.
Superstar boxing matchup. You know, it's almost like celebrity boxing, but within the world of boxing. You know what I mean? It's just the biggest fight that Crawford can make in his career. You know, it's his Floyd Mayweather. It's his Manny Pacquiao. You know, it's literally Canelo Alvarez.
Yeah.
And you know, you can't hate on it. He did so many amazing things throughout 140, 147, moving up and going after the top dog here. You know, it takes athleticism and strategy to beat Canelo. There's no such thing as an unbeatable fighter. He is beatable. It's just most people don't beat him, you know? So let's just see what happens, man. I like it.
Man, if the paperwork gets signed up and finished, if Crawford can get him to come down some weight.
No, it's going to be at 68.
That's a bad look for Crawford. I love Crawford, dog. I think he's real talented, but we see him at 154 going up in weight class, and he kind of struggled. He didn't struggle, but that weight was definitely a difference. To go up another 2 weight classes after that, we're going to see a lot slower Terence Crawford. Yeah, his boxing ability is there, but Crawford don't hit like Canelo. Canelo's coming down for that fight. It's gonna be rough. So I'm gonna give it to Canelo. Love Crawford.
How does it go?
I say he's gonna get him in the later rounds because of the weight difference. The weight difference is going to affect Crawford's win most likely. So he's probably gonna slow down around 9th, 10th round. I think it's gonna end up just like the Caleb Plant fight. Caleb Plant was winning that fight until them later rounds. So when it gets into them later rounds, I think Canelo's gonna speed up and start really hurting him with the power shots.
He adjusts. He's a smart motherfucker. He adjusts. He not only does he switch from southpaw to orthodox, but he's just a smart. He has a high IQ in boxing, and that's what I feel like. All these fighters that go in there to fight Canelo, they already go in there scared, is what I believe. That which already beats him. So Crawford's gonna go in there to not gonna go in there to fucking. So I mean, I have it going Crawford, bro. To be honest with you.
A lot of people that say that Crawford can beat Canelo, no problem. I mean, I respect that, but I just think they're stupid. I mean, excuse my language. The size difference of a bigger man changes everything with one punch. And I can see the same thing. I mean, you saw Canelo Alvarez fighting Amir Khan. Now, look at this. Terence Crawford moved from 47 to 54 to fight Madrimov. What did he do to Madrimov? Nothing.
A lot.
Okay, Madrimov is a 54-pounder. Now, to move up to 168, that's 2 more divisions.
Man, it's a great fight for boxing. I know people don't agree with it, but if Canelo fights one inkling of the wrong fight, he's going to lose. If he comes out and fights the right fight, it's going to be a tough one. So, right now, I think it go or they're just 50-50.
It's very, very hard because of the difference in weight. I would think that if I had to bet the fight, that I would bet Terence, because Terence has more skills than Canelo. But he's given away a lot of weight, a lot of real weight, so that matters. But again, Terence is a tremendously skilled fighter. So is Canelo, a very skilled fighter. But he doesn't have the same skill set as Terence.
Canelo. I have Canelo. Canelo's more comfortable at 168. He's going to fight again for undisputed for a second time at 168. So this is nothing uncomfortable to him. Terence Crawford's a great fighter, and of course, we're starting to see that he can probably make 168 naturally. But again, it's a different division. 147, 168, two different divisions.
I think what you'll see with Terence is as a boxer, but he's also going to try to beat up. He's going to get the respect of Canelo Alvarez. Yeah, he's going to box, but he's going to get his respect too, and he's going to be smart about it. So I think he can. I really think Terence can pull this off.
Canelo's a stronger guy, the bigger guy, but in the fight with a guy that moves around, and if Crawford uses his skills and his legs and his technique and just his ability, I think he can win. He can win the fight in decision, as long as he doesn't get hit with those big shots from Canelo.
We're counting Crawford out. Crawford's he's smart. He knows what he's doing. Canelo, I mean, he's not that big of a guy. He obviously weighs more, but I mean, you can't take nothing from Crawford. He goes in there to win. So I mean, I feel like it'd be a good fight. It sucks that my brother didn't get the opportunity, but I mean, only Canelo knows why it didn't happen. And you just got to keep moving forward, got to keep moving forward, but it's going to be a good fight.
Can he hurt Canelo Alvarez?
I don't think nobody hurt Canelo. They got a chin now. He could probably hurt him to the body, you know what I mean? But I don't think, realistically, I don't think he's going to hurt him. I just think he wins it. If he do win, it's a decision.
I give him a chance. Terence is freakishly strong. He can punch. He's got good crack. He can fight from both ways. Orthodox southpaw. He can fight at mid-range, close range, outside, and he can fight going both ways. So it's exciting. It's exciting. It's a big question mark on the end of it, though. So that's why I'm sure all of us are excited for that bell to ring and be able to find out first. I would just encourage Terence to be himself. As I said before, from the inside, mid-range, outside, southpaw, right hand, moving left, moving right, he can do it all. So I would encourage him to stay relaxed. Go in there, have fun, have a good camp, and let the dice roll, right?
Many boxing experts are talking about this fight. It's one of the biggest matchups in a long time. Canelo Alvarez is strong and experienced. He's faced some of the best boxers in the world and knows how to stay calm under pressure. His power punches, especially to the body, can really slow opponents down. Terence Crawford is fast, clever, and hard to hit. He's great at changing his style during a fight and finding ways to win. Some experts think his quick movements and smart thinking will give him the advantage. A lot of people believe Canelo's power might win it for him. Others say Crawford's speed and boxing skills could help him get the win by decision. This isn't just a normal fight. It's a battle between two great champions. It will be exciting, and anything can happen. Both fighters are hungry to prove they're the best in the world. No matter the result, this fight will be remembered. So, who do you think will win, Canelo or Crawford? Drop your thoughts in the comments.